Well, good morning, Sukanya. As you said, the president is taking the blame, saying he screwed up, saying he admitted that he took too long to realize the double standard that was obvious to all Americans who don't get a pass on paying their taxes.
You still stand behind Tom Daschle?
Thank you.
A day after giving Tom Daschle the thumbs up, President...
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this man's face. And he's only been the president a few days. He already looks worn. Okay, it's a job I don't fucking want. Let me tell you something. And yeah, guess what? That's been, what a shock. That's been a double standard for how long? Ever since I remember. You know what it is? He's coming to realize that. Because he's a black man, raised white, and was told, oh no, life is like this and life is like that, Barack. No, no, no. The white man don't cheat. No one cheats in Washington. We're all honest. But the common Joe knows better.
Obama admitted he screwed up.
Yes, I think I made a mistake, and I told Tom that.
Yeah, you made a mistake. You trusted them. That was your mistake. Never trust the blue-eyed white devil, brother.
I take responsibility for the appointees.
Daschle's tax problem started to look like an administration problem. He was the third high-profile appointee who failed to pay taxes.
Hear that? The third. This is, you know what? This is Barack saying, you, and you. Out of a pack of people, and three of them come up with tax problems. Can you imagine what's going on up there in Washington, the House of Congress, all these rich fat cats? How many of them having tax problems like this?
Hours before he dropped out, Nancy Killefer stepped down as chief performance officer because she failed to pay employment taxes on a household helper.
Hey, no discrimination here. What the men do, the ladies do too.
And Treasury Secretary Timothy Geithner had tax troubles too.
Treasury Secretary. Wait. We gotta bring his ass right back here. Into focus. Treasury Secretary, right here. He has tax problems. You're a Treasury Secretary. What's the matter? Your pocket calculator batteries went dead? You couldn't figure out your taxes?
Too.
And really call Barack Obama on the carpet for his campaign promises of bringing accountability and change to Washington, D.C.
What?
He would have to arrest Washington, D.C. Okay? They would have to put a huge electric fence around Washington, D.C. with barbed wire and put guards all around the fucking shit to bring them to accountability.
During the nomination woes, the president says he's frustrated with himself.
I don't want to send a message to the American people that there are two sets of standards, one for powerful people and one for ordinary folks who are working every day and paying their taxes.
Now, let me ask you, hold on, let's
That's
go back to Barack. Hello, Barack. He don't want to send a message that there's two standards. One for... See, that's a dreamer. Okay? There's been that standard. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been that standard for I don't know how long. Okay? There's been one standard for the rich. The rich that go to court but they never go to jail. The rich that just pay their way through anything. Okay? And the poor that can't afford it. Okay? The poor that only keep reducing more poor because they can't afford that good school for their kids. They can't afford that good stuff that their kids could have to learn. They can't get them the computer with the internet or none of that shit. Okay? Yeah. You know what? He's been living a naive life down in Hawaii. And now, all of a sudden, he become president. He's starting to realize, hey, wait a minute. Is this happen? Is this the way it works? Oh, shit, I better watch my step now.
Daschle says he voluntarily stepped aside so he wouldn't be a distraction for the White House.
You know what? I think gastritis here. He didn't step down. He was told, listen, you told me there was no problem. You got to get the fuck out of here, okay? I think Barack went ghetto on his ass. Listen, fuckhead, you got to get the fuck out of here, buddy. Okay? fucking $104. I think it was $140,000. If I owed if my Spanish ass owed $140,000, I'd be in fucking Guantanamo Bay, okay, getting the electrodes on my titties.
I personally think that Senator Daschle, was going to face some tough questions, and to stop an embarrassment from happening for this president, I think he saved the president from being embarrassed next week in a public hearing.
I think he owed more money. He just was happy to pay that $140,000. I better step down before you look up my ass like a microscope and find out that I owe a hell of a lot more. That's what I think happened. And yeah, I think he stepped down because Morocco told him, hey, you gotta jump. Okay, you gotta step down, brother. I wanted you, but you fucked up.
And Obama is expected to quickly replace Daschle. Some of the names we're hearing include Kansas Governor Kathleen Sebelius and former DNC Chair Howard Dean.
And you know what? I guarantee you, at this point, there's going to be a screening of all these people before he appoints them at this point. But you know what? This brings out an interesting point. What the fuck is... 3 people he picked, and 3 people had fucking tax problems. In a row. 1, 2, 3. Now, what the fuck is... And they all stepped down. Oh, we paid the taxes we owe, but we're going to step down so the administration don't look bad. You know what? I'll bet you anything. They owed a fortune. All 3 of them. And you know what? Hillary Clinton, remember? To get appointed state, they said, we have to look into your finances. They fucking took a loan. No, wait, no, we're going to wait. No, I got to talk to my husband, all this shit. They took a long-ass time. That's because they were hiding the shit that they fucked over the country with. Okay? If you probably look into those Washington bigwigs and the fat cats in the Senate and the House of Representatives and the Supreme Court, you'll find, hey, there's the deficit money with the money they owe. Flavio 13 out.